This is the Civic Brief. Politics clearly explained. Donald Trump's face is about to appear on an official United States $1 coin. Not a campaign token, not a souvenir sold by the Trump Organization. A real coin produced by the United States Mint, one you could legally spend. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent announced the coin as part of America's 250th anniversary celebration. That immediately raised an obvious question. Is the government legally allowed to put a living president on American money? That is today's question. Here is the bottom line. The coin appears to rely on a very specific distinction in federal law. Congress prohibited portraits of living people on the back of these anniversary coins. It did not clearly prohibit them on the front. That means this design may be legal. But even if it is legal, it breaks sharply with the modern expectation that sitting presidents do not appear on currency issued by their own administrations. Here is what matters. Trump appears on the front of the coin. The back shows an eagle. That distinction matters because the 2020 law authorizing these anniversary coins bans portraits of living people specifically on the back. An earlier proposal showed Trump on both sides. The final design removed him from the back. So Treasury's apparent legal argument is simple. The law says no living person on the back, and Trump is now only on the front. There is another federal law saying that only deceased people may appear on United States currency and securities. But that provision governs engraving and printing, and has traditionally been applied to paper money. Coins are produced by the mint under a separate set of laws. That is why the legality is not as simple as saying, living people cannot appear on American money. It has happened before. President Calvin Coolidge appeared on a commemorative $50 in 1926 while he was still in office. And Special Olympics founder Eunice Kennedy Shriver appeared on a commemorative dollar in 1995 while she was alive. The legal argument is straightforward. Congress authorized an anniversary dollar. Its specific restriction applies to the back. Trump is now only on the front. There is no final court ruling, and Treasury has not released a detailed legal justification. But calling the revised coin obviously illegal goes further than the text supports. The more difficult question is whether a sitting president should appear on currency created by his own administration. Supporters can argue that Trump is historically significant and that Treasury has broad power to choose the design. Critics can respond that national currency belongs to the country, not the person temporarily running it. Presidents are normally commemorated after leaving office, and usually after death, partly to keep public symbols from becoming personal political branding. And that distinction matters. Something can comply with the narrow wording of a statute and still violate the democratic norm that inspired it. So the bottom line is this. The Trump dollar coin is not clearly illegal. By moving Trump's image to the front and placing an eagle on the back, Treasury may have solved the most obvious statutory problem. But the larger controversy is not really about which side of the coin carries the portrait. It is about whether an administration should turn a celebration of the nation's history into a commemoration of the incumbent president. The law may permit it. Whether the country should accept it is a different question. If you found this briefing helpful, subscribe to the Civic Brief for straightforward political news and analysis. Facts first, thoughtful analysis second. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next briefing.